Hello, my name is Destin Miller, and this is my first critical performance for SEC 352. I will be analyzing the textbook Intro to Business, as you see a picture of in the top left corner. More specifically, I will be analyzing Unit 1, which is chapters 1 through 4. The first diversity question I'm going to answer is what percentage of each ethnic group is displayed in the pictures throughout the text. Out of 27 pictures, there were 55 individuals, of which 43% were white, 24% were African American, 16% were Asian, and 13% were Latino or Hispanic. Only 4% were Native American. Diversity question number 2. Does the text conform to gender stereotypes? My answer would be no. I say this for multiple reasons that can best be shown by me listing examples. For the first example, I saw a man and a woman shaking hands in a picture. This shows that both men and women can be great business people. Then my next example was I saw a woman farming. You don't normally see this because it's normally most men farming. Another example I saw was a man online shopping. He had his credit card and was buying a product on the web. Another example was a woman giving a business presentation to a group of people. My last example was businessmen and women throughout all kinds of pictures in this unit that just shows that men and women are both equal. I was surprised to find out that of these 27 pictures and the 55 individuals in them, 62% were female and only 38% were male, meaning that 34 of these 55 individuals were female and 21 were male. That surprised me. The third diversity question was what percentage of the pictures displayed children, teenagers, and adults? I was not surprised to find that there were 0 pictures of children because it is a business textbook and children are just not popular in business. 12 of the individuals in the pictures were teenagers and 43 were adults. I do think since this textbook is made for teenagers to read and learn from, that they could have included more pictures of teenagers. For example, the pictures where people are just shopping and stuff, I think could be teenagers shopping. But, of course, the majority was adults. Moving along to more in-depth, I used the Fletch-Kincaid readability test. I found out that this textbook scored a 54.7 in its reading ease, and its grade level is a 9.6. My assumptions from this are that this textbook should be used for freshman high school students taking their first business class. Both levels are appropriate for the classroom range where this textbook is being used, and that it would be a great book to use for an introduction to business class. Now for the Kentucky Core Academic Standards for high school. I chose 3 standards to compare to this textbook and analyze. The first standard I chose was Technology 4.5, which states students demonstrate an understanding of, appreciation for, and sensitivity to a multicultural and world view. The second standard I chose was Technology 3.6. Students demonstrate the ability to make decisions based on ethical values. And the third standard I chose was Vocational 2.30, which says students evaluate consumer products and services and make effective consumer decisions. I rated these 3 standards in a table to which I chose if I strongly agreed, or disagreed. For the first standard, Tech 4.5, I agreed. For the second standard, Tech 3.6, I agreed as well. And for Vocational 2.30, I strongly agree. Let me tell you why I said this. For Technology 4.5, I chose agree when it involves interpreting how the state standard aligned to the text because I think students would reach this standard when learning about business in the global economy in Chapter 3. More specifically, when students are taught about international business basics, the global marketplace, and international business organizations, they would reach the standard. For my second standard, which was Technology 3.6, I also chose agree for this state standard as well because I feel the information will be taught when social responsibility of business and government is discussed in Chapter 4. In the third standard I chose, Vocational 2.3, I said that I strongly agree that the text aligns with this state standard because the title of the first chapter is Economic Decisions and Systems. Its four main sections are satisfying needs and wants, economic choices, economic systems, and supply and demand. The most important part of making effective consumer decisions is determining if the product is a want or a need, which the students will be taught in the beginning of this book. And these are my references. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.